Hello and welcome to another vlog of The Way We Saw It. We are in Mexico City and we came back for another 2 weeks because this is such a beautiful city. And last time we were here we actually couldn't see everything because there's so much to see. Museums and parks and so much good food options. So we are back and today we're going to make another excursion. And luckily a friend of ours from Germany visited us and he brought us some cleaning utilities for the camera. There's Marty. He just ordered an Uber for us. So the picture this time should be totally sharp. This is our second day in Mexico City and last night we had an earthquake. And it was 8.1 or 8.2. A very strong one. It was actually in the state of Oaxaca, or in front of the coast of the state of Oaxaca, and you still could feel it here in Mexico City. This was already our second earthquake while being in Mexico, and luckily here in Mexico City nothing happened. Unfortunately there were some dead people in Oaxaca state, so our thoughts are with them and their families. So now we are heading to the area of Polanco to visit Museo Soumaya, which is, if I'm informed right, donated by a multi-milliardaire to the people of Mexico City, and he named this museum after his wife, and inside of the museum there are some of his private art collection. Gracias. And we have such a beautiful sunny day today, and here we are in front of the museum, and you can see the building has 16,000 hexagon tiles on the facade, and it's very extraordinary shape, so it's beautiful to see from outside. This building stands in Polanco, and Polanco is a little bit more the upmarket area in Mexico. It was established from people, or from the more wealthier people who wanted to have more space. They moved out from the central historical here and founded Polanco and built their houses here. And there's also a big Jewish community in this area.
Soumaya is quite impressive. Actually, there's a lot of art in there. The museum looks quite big from the outside, but inside the art is quite heavily crammed together, so you would expect a little bit more space between the different pieces of art. There's a lot of paintings, Rodin's, Chagall's, Toulouse-Lautrec. And then at the last floor, at the upper floor, there is a collection of sculptures. And there are some very impressive sculptures, but again, they are quite close to each other. Now we are heading for a walk through Polanco on this magnificent sunny day. Here in front of the Soumaya Museum, at the street, there's a street food market every day where locals come and have lunch. Now it's full lunchtime, and you can find some delicious tacos and other Mexican specialties in this market. It's a huge market. So when you walk off one street from the main street, you come into this residential area in Polanco. You can see behind me nice, beautiful houses for wealthy people. And Polanco is the upmarket district of Mexico City. And just one street off the very busy, loud main street, you have these quiet and serene surroundings. So this is very surprising in Mexico City, where you would expect chaos and loud and noise. Not happening here. So Polanco also hosts a main street called Avenida Presidente Masaryk that has a lot of luxury stores and luxury restaurants, cafes. As you could see, there's even a Tesla store here, even if we haven't seen many Teslas around yet. But a lot of cool brands. If you're into cool brands, you can find it all at Polanco. South of Polanco is the Bosque de Chapultepec. The Bosque de Chapultepec is a big park which we already visited in July when we were here last time. You can watch the video here on our visit to the Chapultepec Park and the Anthropological Museum. And on this very busy street, on the wall of the forest, there is an exhibition, a photographic exhibition of a character called Santo. You can see this masked guy. There's a lot of pictures of him on the wall here. So if some of our Mexican followers could put on the comments downstairs information about this character called Santo, who he was and what he was about, because I cannot see any pictures without the mask. So maybe you can inform us and other viewers about this character called Santo. Now we're heading to the Botanical Gardens, which is also in the Chapultepec Park. Before actually heading to the Botanical Gardens, we decided to jump over the street to the other side of the park and have a look at the Museo Tamayo, which has contemporary art from all over the world and supposedly a nice coffee shop. So
here we are at Jardin Botanico, and I must admit actually that I'm a big fan of Botanical Gardens, and I'm very excited to see what's inside. This was a botanical garden in Mexico City in the Bosque de Chapultepec. It's really cool because the entrance here is free, and I said before we really like to visit botanical gardens. We also visited the botanical garden in Mauritius. You can see the block up here, and also the botanical garden in Rio de Janeiro. There's another block up here for you. So even though this botanical garden is very small, it represents all the climate zones of Mexico. proceed here, and there's a glass house with a huge orchid collection, but unfortunately there was only one orchid blooming today, so I don't know what was wrong. Entrance is free, as said before. And thank you very much for watching this another vlog from us of exploring beautiful, beautiful Mexico City. I have to say it again, we really fell in love with the city. And please subscribe to our vlog here or share this video if you like to. And as always, Google will recommend you another video from us here on the other side to your likings. Safe travels wherever you are. See you soon in the next vlog. Thank you for watching.